storms to alert you first. This is KIMT Storm Team 3, weather coverage you can count on.
Well, 4:45 here on your Friday morning, and we are waking up to some rain and storms across the area as we take a live look over downtown Rochester. Maybe we'll get lucky enough to see some of the lightning we've seen thus far with storms to our south at the moment. But for the most part, I'll tell you what, it's been quiet here locally. Others not so much. There's the lightning we were just talking about. Right now, temperatures into the lower 70s, dew point temperatures into the mid 60s. So we're providing enough moisture to produce some of these storms overnight and into this morning, producing a little bit of a rumble of thunder as you head out the door. Current temperatures across the area right now into the low to mid 70s. They're going to stay this way through much of the morning. I do expect temperatures to only really stay into the upper 70s, maybe low 80s today. A lot just depends on how much we recover from storms this morning. That will kind of cool the surface just a little bit and not really allow for us to get into maybe the mid 80s today. Some of us may get into the 80s. I'm not saying that's not a possibility, but for most of us, I have a feeling we'll be into the upper 70s. We are tracking a system of showers and storms moving across parts of southeast Minnesota and north Iowa at this hour, producing quite a bit of lightning, like I mentioned, well to the south of us over parts of Preston, Riceville, Decorah, even as far west as I-35 this morning. This has produced about radar indicated accumulation values close to almost 3.5 inches. So some spots, very local spots, potentially seeing a high amount of rain this morning. So if you have those rainfall totals, send them in to us. We'd love to see them. We'd love to see how much rain you've received in your town, because I'll tell you what, this has dropped quite a bit of rain as it moved off towards the south and east. And it's not just this that we'll be watching. We're watching another line to the north of I-94 right now in parts of Wisconsin and closer to the Twin Cities. And notice how it's starting to kind of develop a few showers and storms out ahead of that. That's going to continue to move in as we move through the middle of the morning here and into the late hours of the morning, early afternoon. So it's not really just this first round of showers and storms we're looking at this morning. There is a second round that we'll be watching as we move to the later hours of the morning. So as we look at Sky Tracker 3, the first shower and storm kind of cluster moves out to the south and east. The second round starts to build in by the late morning hours. And then as we work closer to lunchtime around 12 and 1 o'clock, we start to see a little bit of a break in the cloud coverage and especially the rain as well. So as we head into the evening, I'll tell you what, the rain won't last forever. We're going to be looking at a little bit of sunshine as we head later on into the evening. That will allow for us to see kind of temperatures recover from really the lower to mid 70s this morning, start to work back closer to that 80 degrees, and it's going to stay that way through much of the overnight before we see kind of an increase of cloud coverage heading into tomorrow morning. So looking at our forecast for today, temperatures into the upper 70s, obviously still tracking storms this morning, but we'll see those clear out as we head into the evening time hours. Heading into tonight, temperatures still mild, back into the middle 60s, partly cloudy skies. We saw the clouds kind of build in there on Sky Tracker 3. And as we head into the weekend, we're warming up again. Temperatures back into the middle 80s, partly cloudy skies. Chance for maybe a stray shower or two Saturday and Sunday, but right now confidence is not very high on that. 7-day forecast over the weekend is always in view. Temperatures continue to increase into the mid to upper 80s. We could be talking about 90-degree temperatures as we move into next week. Alex?
Thank you, Ryan.